Hi everybody, Janet at String Theory here. I am going to talk a little bit about what makes string theory different from maybe other stores in the area or other stores in the country. We've got some things here that are very special and several things that are unique to string theory. So I wanted to take a minute and just tell you about them. So the kind of premise behind the store is that the products that we have are environmentally friendly, socially responsible. It's good for somebody. It's good for the world. Every yarn has a story behind it. We have a lot of hand paints because painted yarns are usually made by women, and we're all about women-owned companies. And small companies and moms trying to raise children and have a creative source of income. So every yarn here pretty much has a story behind it, and we're always happy to tell you about it. So if you have a specific question, please put them in the comments and let me know, and I'd be happy to answer. So let me start with a yarn that is exclusively available at String Theory, and this is made by a local artist, Linda Wallace, and she has come up with a company called Migration Yarns, and these are just lovely, absolutely gorgeous. This is just a few colors of the Monarch base, and the Monarch base is a fingering weight yarn. It is 20% silk, 80% wool, and superwash, and just is gorgeous drape, gorgeous sheen, just yummy. And Linda is known for her speckles. You know, I'm not even sure if you can see all the different tiny little colors that are in there. This one is called Acadia if you're looking for it. This one is Chartreuse, and this one is Loden. And as I said, she only dyes for String Theory. So we love that. The other base that we have is Traveler, and this is 80% blue-faced Leicester, which is a type of sheep that has a long staple, I think the word is, and so very durable, and also has a sheen to it, and it also has 20% nylon, so great drape, fabulous for socks. And I just pulled a couple of her speckles off the shelf. We have plenty of solids as well. This one is Backseat Bingo, very retro. This one is Aunt Marge. There's greens and browns and rusts and reds and yellows and coral and all sorts of yummy things in there. And then this one is Retro Flamingo. And that's just a soft corally pink and grays and browns, cream, beautiful colors. So that's one of the things that makes us special. We also have Ply Yarn, and we are one of the few, maybe the first store to carry Ply. This is a company that was co-founded by Ann Weaver, who's a knitwear designer and an instructor and a great friend of String Theory, and Creta Collins, who is Ann's best friend and also the founder of Neighborhood Fiber Company. So two great people came together, created this amazing yarn, and we just love it. It is fingering weight, but it's that magic yarn that knits at fingering and all the way up to DK. We ran a class last fall that had this with nightshades and for a colorwork sweater, and it was fabulous. So it's just one of those yarns that can be knit at anything. It's called Plied because there's two different hand-dyed yarns that are, or strands that are plied together. And it's unique in that it is a fingering weight that's hand-dyed but not superwash. So you don't find those too often. This is spectacular. It comes in, gosh, I should know, a lot of different colors. I'm gonna say 18, 20, something like that. If you look at the homepage on our website, you will see this cowl that we made out of the 3 colors that I just showed you. And this is called The Shift by Andrea Mowry. And you can just see how the colors just work up so beautifully together. It's great for, we've made hats, we've made cowls, sweaters, shawls, scarves, yeah, most, oh, and a mitten. So we are all in. Love this yarn. It's available on our website, but also in the store if you can make a trip. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, did want to let you know, we talk about environmentally friendly, and we do have cotton for those who are not liking wool. And we've got at least three organic cottons right now. We do the Appalachian, which comes in, this is a sport DK cotton, and we've got it in a couple different colors. Also the cream. We also have their blanket kits, which are really popular. We carry Blue Sky yarn, so this is the organic printed cotton. We also have their Spud and Chloe, which is organic cotton plus superwash wool, which is lovely. And then we have Sammy, and this is new for us this year, and it is organic cotton that looks like silk. You can see the light off of it, just the sheen, comes in beautiful colors. It's the softest yarn. Like, it's cashmere soft. It is super yummy. So that's what we've got for people who don't want wool. Another thing that we have at String Theory that is exclusive to us is the jewelry. So my parents have been making jewelry for 50 years as a hobby, and we carry their shawl pins and their earrings all year round. And twice a year, well, not lately, but twice a year, we have a trunk show where they bring in all their bracelets and their necklaces and their pins and everything. But we do have lots of stuff in stock that I wanted to show you. These are not available on the website yet, but just to give you an idea, you can see that's an earring, sterling silver with some copper inlay in there. My dad does all the silver and semi-precious stones, and my mom does all the beading. So this is an earring, little twist. You can see there's a little bird on it, a little seed pod. Perfect. And then this is just one of the shawl pins I picked. A wooden one, we've got silver, we've got brass. This is wooden with silver inlay. And here's the stick pin that goes with it. So, and that one is $60. So really very inexpensive for all the labor involved, and one of a kind. They never make the same thing twice. People have asked, oh, I bought this, can I have another one? And we're like, yeah, no. They do this for fun, and they go where the creativity takes them, and not to be repeated. So another, so I talked about socially responsible, or I talked about environmentally friendly. I talked about the things that are exclusive to String Theory, and now I want to show you, talk about a company that we have that's socially responsible. We have several. This is just one of them. So this is Handspun Hope. This is a cowl that I created. This is Handspun Hope DK, and this is Cosette. So we have mini skeins of Cosette with a full skein of the Handspun Hope DK, and then these beautiful horn buttons from Handspun Hope. And the buttons are sewn on. They're meant to be decorative, and a way of, putting this together. When you make this, it's a rectangle, and you fold it, and you need to seam it somehow, so I seamed it with cool buttons. So, and you can see how this goes. And we love Handspun Hope. The company is doing amazing things for women in Rwanda, and these women have suffered trauma from the genocide that was many years ago now, but still impacting the country. And they are able to provide full salaries for these women and which is, you know, incredibly meaningful employment for them, that they are able then to have health insurance, and they have a counseling center there that is providing them mental health support. They can get, it's just really allowing them to raise their children in so that they don't know poverty. So they're raising they're changing like a generation of people in Rwanda, and it's just an incredible story. And the women who make the yarn they have their own flock of merino sheep, and they're shearing the sheep and carding and cleaning and doing all of that, and hand spinning, well, on a spinning wheel, the yarn, and dyeing it with things that are found in Rwanda: eucalyptus leaves and avocado pits and coreopsis flowers, and I think this is onion skin. So things that are around. So it's naturally dyed, which obviously makes it environmentally friendly, and it also is very contained. A lot of the yarns that you buy have made trips from here to China to back to here to another part of the country. There's so many different processes involved in making yarn, and usually they are handled in, you know, 5 different places, and Handspun Hope does them all together, all in the same place. And so so not only is it socially responsible, but it's environmentally friendly. We like yarns at String Theory that you can feel really good about, that you know that your purchase has made a difference in the world. And not only are you getting fabulous yarn and the personal peace that it brings to you when you're knitting or crocheting with it, but you also know that you're making the world a better place. And that's what we're all about. Thanks for watching.